the purpose is simply as being the most amazing parent you could be for your kids because you didn't have that when you were younger, right? We're talking about purpose here, guys. We're not talking about anything like grandiose thing, magnificent type of thing. As simple as this could be, hey, you know what? Maybe the purpose is simply as being the most amazing parent you could be for your kids because you didn't have that when you were younger, right? Being the parents that you wish you had. We often think there has to be this massive, grandiose thing, and it's just not the case. And that was a big perspective shift for me. Is that I thought it had to be this big, big, magnificent thing that they're going to build a statue for. It's a case in point for me. Like, most of my kids are out of the house now, and that's been a hard event for not just for me, but for my wife and I, because most of our lives, our whole entire lives up until that point, we're tied up into our kids. But it does change in seasons, right? It does. And when we feel the emptiness, this means we have to go back, reevaluate, like, okay, there's been a shift in the winds. Where is the shift going? Right? And it could be is once you're done taking care of your kids, it could be is like maybe your shift is now is helping other parents getting their shit together because as you know, but at the end of the day, we just got to understand real success is when our actions are driven by by mission, not by mood. I love what Lilo Hermosa says. Screw your mood, follow the plan, like follow the process. Right? The more you focus on that, the more you're going to win, or the more days you're going to win. Screw your mood, follow the plans, right? Or follow the plans, follow the process over feelings. So, trust me, everyone's had those days where we wake up empty, right? Everybody does. Everybody's had those.